Welcome back to Talking to Teachers. I'm your host, Gavin McGaugh, and I'm here with Miss Gnerre, the Assistant Director of Admissions and Marketing.
Thanks for having me, Gavin.
When did you first become a part of the CBA staff?
I became part of the CBA staff about 3 years ago, and it really has been super fulfilling for me. Working in admissions and getting to know the students even before they walk into CBA and be part of the CBA community has been really fulfilling and rewarding for me.
So you're saying fulfilling, so describe fulfilling.
I think just getting to know them as individuals even prior to walking into CBA has been helpful, because when they come to CBA, I get to really know them and ask them questions, especially if they were unsure about maybe trying out for that sports team or that club, and now seeing that they actually did do that and they overcame that fear or even their hesitancy coming to CBA has been really just nice to see. And for them to then come up to me and say, Miss Gnerre, I tried out for that team or I tried out for that club, it's just really nice to see that and how they're growing even just a short amount of time they've been here.
With the open house coming up, as we all know, what are some things the staff and students are doing to prepare this?
Yeah, so we just finished up ambassador training. So even if you are a new ambassador or an old ambassador, you had to come for 2 trainings. And this really allowed us to just give them a few more talking points, especially with so many new classrooms and things happening on campus. But it also allowed us to meet the new ambassadors, the freshmen who are eager, even some of the sophomores who wanted to be ambassadors last year but just never had the chance to, and just really kind of planning out the day and hoping that it's the best day for these prospective families to come and experience what CBA is and why it's so special.
So with the incoming freshmen, when did you first start talking to them? Was it from the last entrance exam?
Yeah, so it really starts probably spring. So last spring with the 6th and 7th grade information session, we were really able to get to know some of the 8th grade students already. And that has been really helpful, because just seeing them even coming for a future shadow day yesterday, you're already kind of making those connections and forming those relationships, which are really important, especially during the admissions process and as we kind of gear up for the first entrance exam.
So what do you enjoy working about CBA?
I think the best part about working at CBA is just the entire community. I think the faculty and staff have a really great relationship, but so does the students. And I think coming to CBA every morning and just seeing the guys walking in the hallways and just seeing the excitement, even if they're stressing over a test, just kind of seeing them all together is something that is super special and reminds me of when I was in high school, and that brotherhood of just kind of really being together, but also just seeing you guys every morning and just hearing my name, Miss Gnerre, how are you doing? Things like that. I think it just makes sometimes hard days better, because seeing you guys in the hallway and seeing you be having fun and being happy.
So besides the entrance exams and the open houses, what else do you do?
So we really review the entire application process. So me and Mrs. Macarella, we are really reviewing the entire 8th grade students who are applying. So anything with the grades, their school recommendation, teacher recommendations, we really are the ones reviewing everything and then making those decisions. But then we're also having future cult days. So we're having families come to campus and really see if their son wants to be part of CBA, and I think yesterday was a really successful start to that, and we're super excited to have more and really see more families on campus.
So besides the students coming to us, do you guys go to any schools and visit them?
Yeah, so we went to a few the past month or so, and we started, really going to more schools, and as this October, kind of continues on, we'll be going to more and more schools. But I just got back from St. Catherine's, and Mrs. Macarella is actually going to St. Mary's tonight. So we are definitely going to various schools that will hopefully help, CBA get some more students from those areas.
And so, as you know, it is admission season.
Yeah.
So what do you look forward to most during this time?
I guess just knowing the parents, really getting to know the parents, really getting to know the students. A lot of times we get just calls from parents saying that their son's super excited, but the process is super overwhelming. So just really guiding them through that process and knowing that even when they are done applying and say they do get accepted, we're not done, helping them and guiding them through that process. And even when they do end up coming to CBA, if they do, we're with them every step of the way.
So what are some of your hobbies outside of school?
Some of my hobbies outside of school, well, I love the Rangers, so I watch hockey. I love to read, so I do some reading, music, and cooking.
So you like do you like all New York teams?
Yes.
Unfortunately,
the Jets are not great, but the Rangers
they're better than the Giants, so that's all that really matters.
Better than the Giants.
Huh?
They are better than the Giants.
Considerably. This Sunday marks the first open house of the year. Can you give us a preview of what visitors are going to see when they come?
Definitely. So there'll be trolley rides that will ride up to the athletic facilities, which is really cool. So if it's your first time on campus, you'll be able to see the soccer field, baseball fields. There will be tours. So Gavin, you're an ambassador, so you'll probably be giving some tours. There will be club moderators, coaches, faculty, and staff. There'll be some experiments happening in the labs. So it really will be a great afternoon, just really showcasing all that CBA is and how wonderful our students and faculty and staff are.
I know, I'm excited to be there on Sunday. I hope everyone that's coming is too.
We're excited to have you, Gavin.
Thanks again for sitting down with me. See you Sunday.
Thanks, Gavin. You too.